Because of your unshakable generosity, our church has become a lifeline of support for a family within our community, navigating the foster care and adoption journey. Over the past year, our church has wrapped God's family around the Miller family. We were able to do this through our first care community. Chris and Jennifer Miller have been foster parents for many years. However, this year has been one of the toughest.
I'm Chrisman Miller.
I'm Jennifer Miller. We've been foster parents since 2016. We currently have 6 kids in our home. We have 2 bio that are a little bit older. We have 1 that we just adopted a week ago. She had been our foster daughter for 6 years. And then we have our 3 little fosters. We received a call, or probably a text message, about emergency placement was needed. They said yes, she was healthy. She was just a cute little 3-week-old baby. And so we agreed and said yes. And she came a few hours later. Right away, I could tell her breathing wasn't right and something was kind of off. And the next week we did a little stay at Children's Mercy where they did a few tests but couldn't really find anything. And a couple days later, we took her to the doctor's office and they sent us straight to the emergency room in Kansas City at Overland Park to inpatient, where she was inpatient for 27 days. After that, we realized she needed open heart surgery. We weren't exactly sure what that would look like or when. They were trying as quick as they could.
Yep, so she was there for a couple more weeks at that point. And after that, we got to bring her home. You know, she was still on a feeding tube and had some fluid buildup around her heart within a couple of weeks. So she ended up having to go back for, how long was that? 3rd time?
It was about another week. She was in the hospital for 8 weeks. But every time she was in the hospital or anything, the care community stepped up a lot and did meals.
It was incredibly helpful for me.
Almost nightly while Chris was at home with all 5 of the other kids, and I was able to be at the hospital. I didn't have to worry about getting everybody fed, or they were bringing stuff in, treats.
Yep, I had just started a new job that day, pretty much that she left. And so it was very helpful to have people helping out with things like meals and such, just to give me a little breathing room. Because it's hard to get dinner ready by 5 if I'm working until 5:30 or 6 in the evening. So
yeah, they took care of Chris and the kids just unbelievably. Like during her first hospitalization, I was over Thanksgiving, and one of the members came and even sat at the hospital with Etta, so I could go home for a couple hours on Thanksgiving Day. The care community's really helped us through the adoption process. They've listened to us, prayed for us. That's a big one. But they've also enjoyed, or celebrated with us the adoption of Carmen, and just shown up and really,
that was a really big thing.
Yeah.
So many people showed up to that adoption open house. It was far more than I had expected. We had kind of planned for them to kind of come in and go out, and everybody came and stayed.
Because of your generosity, the Miller family has received invaluable assistance with meals, laundry, and emotional support from our church community. Your contributions and prayers have eased their burdens and allowed them to focus on providing love and care to their family. Your care and generosity has made a tangible difference in the lives of the Miller family and countless others within our foster care community.
To all of those out there on West Side and beyond, providing support, sharing, caring, and praying, we thank you from the bottom of our hearts.